Hi, this is Azza Chamberlain, and you're watching True School Sports.
Alright, Brendan Taylor here. I'm with WBA Super Flyweight Champion Kal Yafai in Birmingham at the Max McCracken Gym. How you doing, champ?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, nice to finally get down here, you know.
Yeah.
See you guys train, get it in, you know. See what it's like here in the UK.
So,
Yeah.
how do you find it?
So far, I like it, you know. Much different than America,
Yeah,
but I like it. Different energy. I like it.
that's good.
Absolutely. But I wanted to talk about you, champ. That's what we're here for. With your career now, you've had this WBA title for like a long time, and a lot of us hardcore boxing fans would like to know, like, you know, when is that big fight coming for Kal Yafai?
I've been waiting a long time myself.
Yeah.
Longer than you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna fight. We were hoping to fight Joe in Ancajas. We boxed on the same card in Fresno last year.
Remember that?
There was talk about that, and then after the fight, that was something that they just didn't want to really interest, which was a bit surprising, because that was the whole point of us fighting on the same card.
Yeah, to build up towards
To
the big
build up,
unification fight. Yeah.
That didn't happen, and then we worked on a unification with Donnie Nietes in April this year. I had a slight hand injury, so we were looking to push that back a month, but then his mandatory was due, and there was no way in getting out of that. I don't know why. And then he relinquished his WBO title, and then my mandatory was due, so I had to go ahead with that.
Yeah.
So then we went on to the Estrada fight, hoping that was going to be done for December 14th. Then he had a hand injury, so that was moved to January 30th in Miami, in your hometown.
Yep.
And then he's had another hand injury, so
his big fights just keep falling through.
keep falling through. So unfortunately, yeah, it's not had the best of luck with him.
Okay. One guy I mentioned earlier to you, and I found that quite interesting when you told me this. But what about Roman Gonzalez? Like, because that's a fight that I've always wanted to see between you two.
That's a fight we've always wanted as well, but for some reason it hasn't come off. I couldn't tell you the reasons why.
Okay.
But from my side, you know, we've been happy to fight him. He's a brilliant fighter.
Yeah.
Someone I've looked up to coming up the ranks. So to share him would have been brilliant.
Yeah, future Hall of Famer.
Exactly. So who knows? You never know. Could happen. Could happen next.
I hope it does, honestly. Now, like, there's this perception from a lot of boxing fans that, you know, you got Gonzalez, or not Gonzalez, but you got Estrada, who many would say is the number one fighter in the division, and then it's kind of like, you know, there's everybody else. Some people have you as, maybe they look at you as like the weakest link in the division.
Okay.
Some people, not everybody, some people. How do you think your style stacks up to the other guys in the division? Like, how do you think you match up with the Gonzalez's and the Estradas and the Kaz?
I think they're all brilliant fights. I think the Estrada fight's a brilliant fight. Gonzalez, I think you're going to get a lot of toe action.
Yeah.
Same with Sword Ungasar. I think that's a brilliant fight. Ancajas is a brilliant fight. They're all brilliant fights in the division. I think they're all entertaining fights. You're not going to get a boring fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just when they happen.
Do you think that you're more technically better than them, or do you think that you're a better kind of like inside fighter on them, or what do you think? Do you have it in your arsenal to actually go in there and beat each of them? Do you think?
It depends who you fight, who it is.
Right. Okay.
Because if you put me and Estrada, I think we're both technically very good fighters.
Okay.
He's a very good counter puncher.
Uh-huh.
So that makes an interesting fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to be aggressive with him.
Mm-hmm.
With Chocolatito, I think, you know, he's one of them fighters that will always press forward.
Yeah.
So, and how does he deal with the size and the strength? They're all intriguing fights.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's just for them to all come off.
But you've got the master plan for all of them, do you think?
Obviously, for every fighter, everything's different.
Yeah.
The team come up with the game plan, and it's up to me to execute it.
Yeah, you're an interesting fighter to me because you're someone who obviously has a great amateur pedigree, you know, being that you represented Great Britain in the 2020 Olympics, And then I saw you when you fought. We talked about this last time. The David Carmona fight. You fought a rugged, tough Mexican guy. You were able to show a new dimension. So what I wanted to ask you was there anything that maybe you haven't shown people so far in your career that you think you're gonna show when these big fights do come around?
I just think that you'll see a better version of me against the better fighters, because you go into that ring with a bit of a fear factor. You know you have to be at the top of your game, instead of sometimes you go into these fights where you're expected to win, you're heavily expected to win, so you're not as sharp. It's hard to explain sometimes, but I think I think I can box really well technically on the back foot, and I could press forward as you've seen before, and make for great action. And I think for that fight I had to be entertaining anyway. So I knew it was my US debut on ESPN, so I had to put out a good performance so people can take note and go, this British kid is pretty good. Yeah, we want to see him again.
Make a good first impression.
That's it, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. That 2012 Olympic team you boxed on,
2008.
Was it 2009?
Yeah, 2008, yeah. Beijing,
2008, you're right. Anthony Joshua? No, Anthony Joshua 2012.
Yeah, 2012. But I was a James Agal.
Okay. You were on that team though, right?
No, in 2012, no.
That was your brother?
No, that was all.
Because I remember there's a picture of you on Instagram, or I think you guys running or something.
Oh yeah.
So I thought you were on the 2012.
I qualified for the Olympics.
Okay.
But then I lost in a box off, and then I turned pro.
Fair enough. Well, the reason I brought it up is because I know from the amateurs you have a great relationship with Anthony Joshua, and he's like kind of a big deal here in the UK.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, do you have any interesting Anthony Joshua stories from the amateurs?
Interesting stories. Not really. He was a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
And he's just very down to earth, very humble.
How did you see the fight, the rematch between Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua? Have you? I'm guessing you've watched it, right?
Yeah.
And what did you think of that fight?
It was brilliant display of boxing.
Okay.
It showed another dimension to his game.
Right.
Completely outboxing.
Yeah.
Nullified him every chance he could, and just a one-sided boxing display really.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Your brother was just punching the hell out of me on that bag. So what I wanted to ask is, have you sparred your brother before?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure you have. Okay. Can you talk about your brother and his punching power? Because I know he hasn't scored a ton of stoppages in the pros. As far as he's not 90%, 80% as far as knockout ratio. But I wanted to for you to give your thoughts on your brother and him as a fighter.
Yeah, he's a very good fighter. Can punch very, very hard, as you probably realise.
Yeah.
His power's developed as his career's gone on. So he probably has got, probably a 50% 60% knockout ratio. But in his last 7 wins, they've all come by knockout. So these powers developed as he's matured. And I think you'll see more knockouts with the better fighters he fights, because they're going to come to win, they're going to come to unload, and there's going to be openings there. And when he catches you when you're open, it's not nice.
Yeah. So now when I watch fights, I'm gonna say, damn, yep, I know that feels like a little bit. So yeah. What would you say is the difference between you and him as a fighter? Because you guys are both brothers, so people might see him and compare him to you, or vice versa. What do you think as far as styles go? How would you detail your styles?
I just think I'm a bit more patient, but that comes with experience, because I'm a more experienced fighter. I think that's probably the main thing. I probably like to box a bit more.
Okay.
And use my jab a bit more. But he'd look for that right hand and that left hand.
So how did you kind of get into boxing? Was it kind of like your parent, I'm guessing your father, was he into it, or was it something that you really wanted to do from a really young age? And what was your process to go from such a young age and go through the ranks?
So basically, we used to watch Nassim Hamid fight.
Okay.
He was like our hero.
Uh-huh.
So then my younger brother, he started boxing before me.
Right.
About a month before me. So
okay.
He started going down to the gym.
Uh-huh.
And I went down with my mum the one day to pick him up.
Right.
And had a little go on the bag, and I thought, yeah, this is alright.
Okay.
But then it just become more of a, you know what, I might come have a go at this, and that's how it started. I started going to the gym,
Mhm.
following my brother there,
Uh-huh.
and the rest was history.
And how was it that you came to, has Max McCracken has he always trained you, or what's been the...
Yeah, so I've known Max. I met Max through his brother Robert, who trains
Okay.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Because he's in charge of the Great Britain team,
Uh-huh.
and obviously I was on that team with Robert. So
Yeah.
so Rob introduced us, and then it went from there. So they're they're a boxing family from Birmingham as well.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
Person on that team seemed to be a guy that inspired a lot of fighters. Because I always hear that name being thrown around with fighters like your age or fighters in this country. Like,
Yeah, well, it's because we're from the same country.
Yeah.
So he's Yemeni, so we're Yemeni as well. So we followed him a lot back in the day.
Yeah.
He was like every Yemeni kid's hero.
Yeah.
To be fair, like very few fighters crossed over into America as well as he did, because he's coming out on magic carpets and doing flips and knocking guys out with one punch. It was something to watch.
Yeah. There's always a show.
Probably would have been like the biggest star in boxing today if he was fighting right now. On social media.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
No doubt about that. You've been around boxing a lot, so like I wanted to ask you, like, as far as like when you sparred someone, is anybody you've ever sparred where like they hit you or they got the better of you and you said, man, that guy's really good?
Not really.
No, that doesn't happen too often.
No, not really. No.
Too slick.
No, I'm just trying to think who I've sparred, and I thought, no, not really. I boxed some Cubans when I was amateur.
Okay, yeah.
Over in Cuba, but I was only like 16 then, and I thought he's good, but I couldn't name him now. I couldn't name them now.
Probably not even pro. Probably just chilling somewhere in Cuba.
Probably, yeah. Trying to think who stood out.
Like, your brother was telling me he sparred with like Carl Frampton. I don't know if he sparred with Carl Frampton, but he sparred with Carl Frampton.
Yeah.
You sparred with Carl Frampton?
No. I haven't sparred Carl Frampton. No, my brother did. Who else has he sparred? He sparred Abner Morris.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, he sparred him when I was training at the Garcia gym. It was a good experience training there.
But I see his gym?
Yeah. Really welcoming. It was a really good setup to look there.
That Miami fight, that's supposed to be a second fight in America, right?
Third.
Yeah, third. You had another one after the...
I had the one in Fresno, and I had a fight in June in Providence.
Oh, on the Andrade card?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. You like America?
Yeah.
You were talking about
I love America.
your favorite restaurants in America and whatnot.
I love America. I normally go after every fight.
Yeah.
So I'll go there for, I don't know, 4 weeks.
Okay.
Just travel around.
Yeah.
Road trips.
Yeah. You probably traveled as much as I have in America. Wow. What are some of your favorite cities in America to go to?
So the first time I went to America when I was younger, on the boxing team. Went to Philadelphia and Chicago. But then I started travelling about 5 years ago. I went to LA for the first time. Fell in love with LA. Because I went to New York a few years before that, and I thought this is the place to be. This is where I want to go all the time. But then I went to LA and I was like, forget that.
Yeah, it's hell in New York.
I ain't going back to New York. I'm just gonna keep going to LA. So I went to LA, and then I went to Vegas the same trip, and I fell in love with Vegas too. So LA and Vegas are probably two of my favourite places. And then last year I drove from LA to Texas, I was telling you.
Yeah.
So I drove all the way through. I've done all of Texas, which is great. A lot of beef brisket.
Yeah. that beef brisket, man, that's something serious. For all you Brits out there, if you haven't had that beef brisket, you'll have to beef brisket. It's something to hold.
I'm trying to think. Been to Phoenix a few times.
Yeah, Phoenix is nice.
But I've enjoyed Phoenix. Scottsdale was really nice. The one time I stayed in Glendale.
Glendale, I heard it's nice over there.
Yeah, Arrowhead Lakes. I stayed right on the lake. It was lovely.
Okay. Now you're going to Miami for the first time.
I need to go to.
I was telling you soon when you go there, because you know my boy Steve Jafar. Make sure you get the Cuban food and Haitian food. Tell him to put you on.
I need to get on.
If he doesn't do that, slap him from him.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll hook him up.
Okay.
The closest I've been to Miami is Orlando.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours. But that's not even. That's almost like another country.
Yeah, I was just there for Disney. I took my little brother and sister to Disney.
Okay. It is nice.
You know what? That was one of my favourite things I've ever done in America.
Disney.
Disney was awesome, man.
Yeah, I love it. The first time you go is something special.
Yeah. But I want to go back.
Maybe you can go out there, unify these titles.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But I'd like to. That's like I like going to Disney at Christmas
Time?
Yeah, it was nice, man.
Yeah, I went one time. It was something special. It was great.
I went just after Thanksgiving, and it was a lot quieter than I expected. The weather was just right.
Yeah.
And when fast passes come in, nice.
Oh man! shout out to the fast pass. Shout out to the fast pass. Okay, I guess the last question I'd ask you before we wrap things up is when I know you're in the middle of your career, so this might be a hard question to ask, but like when it's all said and done, how do you want people to remember you as a fighter? Like when you I know it's probably a long way away.
Yeah.
But like, what do you want people to remember Kal Yafai for when it's all said and done?
Well, I want to be in some big fights.
Yeah.
Once I've had a good few of them big fights, I want people to say, you know what, that kid, he was technically very good, very underrated, which I am. But yeah, he was in some very interesting fights, entertaining fights, and yeah, that's about it really. For me, basically, as long as I get out of this game and I've got my faculties intact and enough money in the bank, and that's it. As long as I'm happy with what I've done, then that's the main thing for me. But I want people to remember me as a good fighter. Of course, that's what I think about every fighter does.
Well, what you said is very important because, like, a lot of times these guys will get out. I mean, I know undisputed champions, the heavyweight division, that they got out and they don't have the money in the bank and they lost a lot of their faculties. So it's very important for the fighter, especially with all the deaths this year in boxing.
Oh, of course, most definitely. It's a dangerous game, man. And I think that goes unnoticed by a lot of people, especially not all fans, but some. They don't appreciate what a lot of fighters go through to try and earn a living. It's a hard way to earn a living.
It really is. And like, what's funny is like I box and train here and there, and so I have a very small, like, I know in a very small way what you guys go through. But obviously I never fought on like Sky Sports or ESPN, but I know in a very small way. I got reminded, like that was a good reminder. So I really respect what you guys do. And
did you get that on tape?
I did. So he's gonna send it to you. It's on tape. And then I tried to do what I could, but that could have been another way.
You gotta get. You need to show your subscribers what that's all about.
Yeah. It'll all be out there. So yeah, hopefully if you find Miami, I'll be there and I'll see you and whatnot. Maybe I'll take you to Cuban food.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Hopefully this week we can get something done. Hopefully I can fight on that card. That'd be great.
Okay. What's like one interesting thing about yourself that maybe most people don't know?
I love traveling.
Okay.
And I love my cars.
Cars. Yeah, I noticed you driving out here. You out here living large. Was that your Porsche outside?
Yeah.
So you call them what, the Playboy Birmingham? Porsche.
I'm not a playboy. I'm off road. I like to keep myself to myself and keep quiet.
Solitude.
That's it.
You can't put a price on that.
No, you can't.
What's funny is like I feel like I'm almost talking to myself because like you and I think kind of like alike in a lot of ways.
I just like the quiet life. I'm not really about the limelight, even though I'm in the game where it's all about that.
Yeah.
I like to do the business, get my win, and then just
Enjoy life.
Enjoy myself, do what I gotta do, and that's about it.
It's probably the best way to be because you don't have all the extracurriculars outside the ring. You can just enjoy your life.
Yeah, that's it. That's the way.
People who know you can appreciate you.
That's it.
All right. Well, Kal Yafai, WBA, super flyweight. Ask my question.
Yeah, just a quick one. So, is there anybody that you want to shout out, or you want to kind of like, send out any words to any of your challengers, or anybody you want to challenge? So you got the camera on you now, so now's the right time.
I'm not really one for calling people out and saying it. But I just like to thank all my supporters, people that like watching me fight.
Right.
I appreciate them all.
Okay.
I appreciate that they enjoy seeing me fight and want to see me in big fights.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out.
There you go. Kal Yafai, humble killer, in and out the ring. Thank you, Shane, for taking your time out with me today.
Anytime.
Best of luck to you. Hopefully I see you in Miami, bro.
I hope so.
We're here at the Max McCracken Gym. And thank you.
Román González, le mando un saludo a todos los fans. Bendiciones, cuídense.